Talking about Brian's dropping this shit. I ain't with all that. What we got going on right now?
You're one sentence away from launching your website with...
Five things that all boys should stop doing in 2026, 2027, 2028.
I'm a grown ass man, AB. Fix your word.
Hey, moral of the story, bro. If you are a guy and you do one of these five things, you should consider stop doing it. And if you don't believe me, by the end of today's video, you're going to be like, damn, I need to stop all that Peter Pan activity. If you don't know what Peter Pan activity is, Peter Pan was basically a fictional guy who was an adult, but he hung out with kids because he did not want to grow up. Y'all seen the Michael Jackson movie? Enough said, right? He just a grown man that do little boy things. And today we about to stop doing that. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I just turned 27 years old and I audit my life constantly. And I'm going to milk the fact that I just turned 27, bro. Y'all about to see a whole lot of videos about this topic. As y'all know, if you are OG to this channel, every year I turn a new age. We do 27 things or 26 things or 25 things that I learned at age 25. We got that coming soon, right? So let's start it off fire. Let's start it off lit. Let's start it off with a bang. Sleeping in. If you are a man and you are sleeping in, you are not a man, you are a little boy. If you don't believe me, I got a couple points to basically explain this, right? So every time that I wake up feeling in control of my life, I don't like my life feeling like control your life. You control how much you can read. You know, if you are a reader, you are a leader. You know what I'm saying? Leaders, readers, same shit. You get to intake knowledge into your brain. You control your life in terms of working out. You get you a good body. You can control your life in terms of finding a side hustle. I know what you're saying. Hey, B, I can do all of that and still wake up at 12 p.m. You can, but it's going to be so many distractions at 12 p.m., bro. It's going to be so much shit in the way. It's going to be so many obstacles. If you are a constant viewer of this channel, you know we want to make stuff as easy as possible, bro. If you want to lock any type of habit in, first off, you got to make that habit easily accomplishable. And if you want to do hard things, you don't need too much friction in your way. You don't need too many roadblocks in your way when you're trying to do something that's kind of hard or that you're not used to. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do good things in life, you got to do it at a good time. What better time to do it when ain't nobody else up? what better time to do it when you ain't got no phone calls? What better time to do it when you ain't got no distractions? That's the best time to accomplish anything, right? Let me give you an apartment tour example, right? Recently, I was doing some apartment tours, and I was doing a tour basically at one of the best areas in the world. I'm just gonna say that. I ain't gonna tell you the state, ain't gonna tell you the city. The best areas in the world. When I was in this city, I was in the best place in this city, right? And we going on the tours and stuff, and we went to the gym. This is gonna tell you all you need to know. We went to the gym. Mind you, the apartment that we was touring, the rent was like $7,000 a month for the rent. $7,000 a month, right? Kid you not, 7 racks for the rent. We went to the gym, and the lady said, yeah, right now the gym isn't too active. The gym gets the most active around 5 a.m. That's when most people are in the gym. She said, I don't know who wakes up at 5 a.m. You got to be extremely motivated to do something like that. I was like, this is the place I need to fucking be. I looked at my girl, I said, well, this is where the fuck we need to be. This is for me. That sounds like my kind. That sounds like the type of people that I want to be around, bro. And I guarantee you, if you go to, rent was like $7,000 a month for the rent. $7,000 a month, right? Kid you not, 7 racks for the rent. We went to the gym, and the lady said, yeah, right now the gym isn't too active. The gym gets the most active around 5 a.m. That's when most people are in the gym. She said, I don't know who wakes up at 5 a.m. You got to be extremely motivated to do something like that. I was like, this is the place I need to fucking be. I looked at my girl, I said, well, this is where the fuck we need to be. This is for me. That sounds like my kind. That sounds like the type of people that I want to be around, bro. And I guarantee you, if you go to the most successful area and go to the most unsuccessful area, and you're going to see the differences of when people are up. The most unsuccessful areas, I guarantee you, bro, them people are waking up right before work. Them people are waking up just in the nick of time. Versus the most successful areas, they waking up well before they got to do what they got to do during the day so they can get and do the things that they want to do. Last but not least, the only argument you have for sleeping in is the fact that, oh, I don't want to go to sleep early. What the fuck good happens at night, nigga? What the fuck good happens at night? Nothing good happens at night. I don't give a fuck what the fuck good happens at night. Tell me, bro. I don't know. What the fuck good? Bro, let me tell you a story, bro. I was just in Mexico for my birthday, right? If you watch the vlog, you've seen this already. Every day in Mexico was smooth, right? We had our scooters. We was riding around Mexico. This is the first time I went out the country. This is the first time I went out the country. I didn't stay on a resort. So I was in the actual Mexican town. We rode scooters around the Mexican towns. Every day was good up until the last day. The last day we were in Mexico, we decided, hey, today we're going to stay out late. This is our last day. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's go to the club. Let's blase, blase. Mind you, it's my birthday trip, bro, so I'm not opposed to it. I usually don't like to stay up too late. I'm not fucking opposed to it, though, bro. We riding back home at 12 a.m. And 12 a.m. ain't even that late, bro. We riding back home at 12 a.m. on scooters.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free
Cartel. No English. So we pulled over. Mexican police hopped out. Speaking straight Spanish. Don't know what he talking about. He took our IDs. And then he did on his translator. And he basically said, you broke a law. I need 3,000 pesos. Moral of the story, bro, they was trying to rob us. We almost got robbed in Mexico because what the fuck good happened at night? If we would have took our ass inside, none of that would have happened, bro. You know what I mean? Go watch the vlog if you want to know what happened after that. We got everything on camera. Y'all know we vlog our whole life. Everything on camera. Next up, number 2 of things that boys should stop doing, Peter Pan ass nigga, is complaining and making excuses. Now, mind you, bro, I'm guilty of all of this shit. I am not above the Peter Pan title, but I guarantee you, I do the right thing more than the wrong thing. Complaining and making excuses. Let's talk about why complaining and making excuses is so terrible for you, because you don't understand how bad this is for you, my guy. Let me tell you how bad this is, right? Humans have something called a reticular activating system, or a RAS. Now, this reticular activation, now you see every brain turned on this reticular activation system to start to see these things everywhere. This reticular activating system is my whole theory on what manifestation is. In my opinion, manifestation is putting something in your brain or thinking about something so much that you start to see it in real life. When you start to just basically intake stuff, you be like, oh, that's that. I was just thinking about that. That's that. That's my opinion genuinely on what the law of attraction is. For example, right? If y'all been seeing, I've had like henna on my hand. It's kind of fading now, but I had henna on my hand. If you don't know what henna is, it's like some Indian shit that the Indian people do as a tradition, and they be like tattooing their hands, and it like stays there for a very long time. My girlfriend was talking about henna for like 2 weeks straight, twin. She like, oh, I want to start henna. I want to do henna. We walking in the park one day, and it's a lady on the side doing henna. We both look at each other, and it's like, that's the shit you want to do. She jumped into the seat, got a little henna. That same night that she got that henna, she went to the store and bought some henna. The next day, she henna herself. The next day, she henna her friends. Then she got me. That's a reticular activation system. If she wasn't thinking about that, talking about that, I wouldn't have this shit on my hand right now. And she wouldn't have 3 tubes of henna downstairs in her fucking freezer. Do you see what I'm saying? Reticular activation system, bro. So, how does this relate to complaining and excuses? When you complain, you see more to complain about. When you make excuses, you see the reason why your excuses are validated. If you say, oh, twin, I can't stop sleeping in because I go to sleep late, your stupid ass is going to see more reasons to go to sleep late. Do you see what I'm saying here? When you start complaining and making excuses, you get more of complaining than excuses. Enough said. Stop complaining, stop making excuses, brother. Number 3. I'm about to have some fun with this one. Neglecting your hygiene. That's the most Peter Pan shit ever. If you're a grown man, bro, over the age of 18, and you ain't taking a adequate amount of showers, you ain't goddamn brushing your teeth, you ain't going to get your nails done, my nigga, you ain't getting your house clean, your house dirty, my nigga, you know what I mean? If you not getting your hair cut, my nigga, bro, I go 2 weeks without a haircut, I feel crazy. I'm a week right now without a cut. And I opened my haircut app up today. My barber ain't even cutting today, bro. And I'm only a week. I'm like, damn, I need a cut. Neglecting hygiene. Shout out my nigga Coach Johnson, man. Shout out Coach Johnson. That was my wrestling coach in high school. But I remember one day, stuck with me, bro. We had some twins on the wrestling team. Shout out y'all boys too. He was sweating one day after practice or during practice or even before practice, bro. He was just sweating. And he walked into the wrestling room, and Coach Johnson said, hey, boy, it's okay to sweat. It's not okay to stink. As a grown man, you shouldn't be walking behavior, bro. You are a grown man, bro. Smell good. Go put some cologne on. Brush your motherfucking teeth. Put some deodorant on. You need to have all of this stuff handy dandy, bro. First impression.
Bro, what are you talking about, AB? I can't watch this shit no more, bro.
5 things that all boys out speaking straight Spanish don't know what he talking about, right? You see the reason promises to yourself and like what hey boy, it's okay to sweat. It's not okay to stink. As a grown man, you shouldn't be walking around stink, gang. That shit is crazy. It's unattractive. It's crazy. It's lazy bum behavior, bro. You are a grown man, bro. Smell good. Go put some cologne on. Brush your motherfucking teeth. Put some deodorant on. You need to have all of this stuff handy dandy, bro. First impressions are everything, twin. First impressions are everything, twin. Like, you want all of this stuff out of life, but you ain't being the type of person that get this type of stuff, bro. If you want a certain type of girl, that girl ain't gonna want to fuck with you because your first impression. What we talking about right now, bro? First impression of everything. You're a grown man. Make sure you fix that hygiene. Number 4, things that boys need to stop doing is breaking promises to yourself. Let me explain what I mean, right? I'm gonna explain with an example. If you were to break a promise, answer the question. If you were to break a promise with your girlfriend, what happens? She'll be upset. She'll probably cry. But most importantly, she wouldn't trust shit you said regarding that topic. If you told your girlfriend, hey, I'm picking you up at 8 o'clock tonight, we're gonna go on our date, and your ass fuck around and just go to sleep and forget about the date, the next time you tell her that, she gonna be like, shut the fuck up. I'm not listening to you no more, nigga. I'm not listening to you no more. That's what she gonna say. So what do you think happens when you take your girlfriend out of the situation and put yourself in it?
So is that how she feel, bro? Told her I was gonna take her to a Braves game, and my bros fucked up the motion, so now she just like think that I'm not gonna take her to it.
Same exact things. You tell yourself you're gonna start waking up early. You tell yourself you're gonna work out. You tell yourself you're gonna read that book. You tell yourself that you're gonna eat healthy. You tell yourself all of this stuff, yet you don't do it. So what happens when you don't do it and you constantly tell yourself what you're gonna do is yourself stop believing you. And you like, yeah, I said I'm gonna do it, but I don't have to because I don't trust myself. Let me give you an equation for trust, bro. And this is gonna hit deep right here, right? Promises that are kept gives you proof that you can trust yourself. When you got proof that you can trust yourself, you have an ultimate level and sense of confidence. Let me say that again. Promises kept gives you proof, proof gives you trust, and trust in yourself gives you confidence. Think of any aspect in your life that you are extremely confident in, right? Confidence at the end. Any aspect of your life that you're confident in. For example, I am confident in my ability to do pull-ups or bench press. I don't think no nigga in this earth, in this world, genuinely, obviously it's probably people out there, but if I find 100 random niggas on the street, I'm gonna be in the top 1-2 persons, my nigga. Bro, we was doing this little contest. I was outside in Atlanta, a whole bunch of content creators and shit, and they was trying to see who could do the most push-ups. I was overly confident that none of these niggas could fuck with me. Right? Overly confident self. Because I've made promises to go to the gym every day that I kept, which gave me proof, that gave me trust and that confidence. Niggas think that the confidence just comes or, oh, he's confident. How do you become so confident? Nigga, it came from all the way back here. You know what I mean? When I first started this YouTube journey, a lot of y'all might know, a lot of y'all might not, because a lot of people just watch this channel or never seen none of my other channels. I started YouTube talking to girls, right? Flirting with girls and shit like that. And one of the biggest things that people used to ask was about confidence. How do you keep the confidence to talk to a girl? I'm gonna tell you how to get the confidence to talk to a girl. You make a promise that you're gonna go up and say something to that girl. Then you keep the promise that you was like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to her. You kept that promise, and then you got proof that was like, oh, damn, I talked to this girl, and she said, yeah. And then you start to trust yourself more, which bred the confidence. Confidence don't start with confidence, my nigga. Confidence starts with doing the thing that you said you was gonna do, bro. For example, if you got a cousin, right, and your cousin was like always late, your cousin just a late ass nigga, bro. Every time y'all have a family reunion, family gathering, barbecue, that cousin always fucking late. Do you got confidence in this nigga showing up early? Do you trust this nigga showing up early? No. Why? Because he never gave you proof. Because every time he said he was gonna do it, he never kept that promise. It's the same thing with yourself, bro. Promises kept equals confidence in yourself, bro. I'm putting y'all on so much game in this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because this video right here is gonna help a lot of people out, man. I kid you not. If you made it this far inside of the video, comment 5 because we are on number 5, which is gonna be arguably the biggest one in this video, man. Avoiding hard conversations. Ooh wee. Now this one is so big, it probably not for the reason that you think it is, bro. You probably thinking I'm on some shit like, oh, you gotta have hard conversations with people because that make you a man, that make you dominant. Bro, I'm gonna give you an even deeper point, bro. When you avoid having hard conversations, bro, you kinda like keep something in yourself that really should be outwards. You keep you ever like held your tongue with some shit? Holding your tongue is so detrimental because you teach people how to treat you. If somebody just did something to you, disrespected you, and you ain't tell that person how you felt about that shit, that person gonna keep doing that shit. And you gonna keep being around this person that you despise, that you hate, that you don't like because they do a certain type of thing. Comment 5 because we are on number 5, which is gonna be arguably the biggest one in this video, man. Avoiding hard conversations. Ooh wee. Now this one is so big, it probably not for the reason that you think it is, bro. You probably thinking I'm on some shit like, oh, you gotta have hard conversations with people because that make you a man, that make you dominant. Bro, I'm gonna give you an even deeper point, bro. When you avoid having hard conversations, bro, you kinda like keep something in yourself that really should be outwards. You keep You ever like held your tongue with some shit? Holding your tongue is so detrimental because you teach people how to treat you. If somebody just did something to you, disrespected you, and you ain't tell that person how you felt about that shit, that person gonna keep doing that shit. And you gonna keep being around this person that you despise, that you hate, that you don't like because they do a certain type of thing. When in all actuality, one hard conversation would have changed the whole trajectory of that relationship, twin. This goes for girls, this goes for guys, this goes for anybody in your life. If you don't like something that X, Y, and Z, maybe don't say that again. Like, what we talking about right now? And that one hard conversation is gonna fix a lot of stuff down in the future, bro. You know what I mean? Let's say you with somebody and when y'all out in public, like, they just fucking punch you. Bam! Punch you in your shit. And you like, damn, why you punching me in my shit? I don't like that. And you say it in your head, but you don't say it to them. They gonna keep punching you in your shit. You ever heard of, like, when you got a bully, the only way to not have a bully is to stand up to the bully? Same shit, bro. You teach people how to treat you, bro. And most importantly, you waste time with people when you don't set the standard. When you don't have those hard conversations with people, you spend a lot of time with people that you really don't even want to be around because you scared to have that hard conversation of, hey, twin, we don't have shit in common. Why the fuck am I with you, gang? Like, you don't even like the shit that I like. What are we doing right now? That one hard conversation will save you years and years of your life, bro. And I guarantee you, when you have the hard conversation, you get through so much because the only way out is through. The only way out of a tough situation is to go through it. Ain't no going around it, my nigga. The more you go around it, the more you stall it, the more it's gonna keep coming back. This goes back to the story of the cow and the buffalo. The cow and the buffalo both have a unique talent to sense when a storm is coming, a thunderstorm is coming. The cow and the buffalo both have a innate ability to understand that that storm is coming. Yet they do two different things. The cow, he runs away from the storm. The buffalo, he runs into the storm. When you run into the storm, you face the storm faster, quicker, more successfully. When you run away from the storm, that storm is gonna fucking follow you on top of your head the whole time. When it's a hard conversation, when it's something that you need to get off your chest, bro, do it fast, do it now. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of today's video and I got a free gift for you. When you click the first link in my description, I'm giving the first 1,000 people a free trial to my brand new self-improvement community, AB Academy Self-Mastery. And here we have my 100 days of discipline challenge, as well as we post exclusive content never before and never will be seen on YouTube. That sounds like something fun. Make sure you click the link in the description right now because after 1,000 people join, we locking it up and we raising the prices, bro. So make sure you come in right now. We got a free trial. I'll see you in there. Let's see how disciplined you can be around people like me. Let's go!
You feel me? What you know about that slime? See, hold on, look where you
Hey, say we what up, man? Hold on.
This shit alright, I love my life, but I got pain inside me. I never hide how I get high, I do my drugs proudly. Her pussy stank, I had to teach the bitch about personal hygiene. If you not ready to die with me, then stay the fuck around me. I'm always high, know I'ma probably die with a couple perks inside me. If I'm outside, then you know I got my fire, nigga, die for trying me. Can't be around if you ain't putting in work, nigga, all the bros my colleagues. been through so much bullshit, but look at me still smiling. Me and Tyler, we used to pull up Hooter, but now we in a Rari. We was just locked up, I had my shank, I feel like Jason Voorhees. You and your whole clique can come and eat dick with none of you hoes record. Take me out right now, I'm rich, I ain't had shit, and they was just annoying. Let a nigga reach for my neck, his ass get scratched, this bitch here cost a fortune. I'm so locked in with Casey, that's my twin, we hardly ever argue. I caught a couple cases way back then, even when I couldn't afford it. Hit my phone today. I'm gon' text back cause I just can't ignore you. This shit alright, I love my life, but I got pain inside me. I never hide how I get high, I do my drugs proudly. Her pussy stank, I had to teach the bitch about personal hygiene. If you not ready to die with me, then stay the fuck around me. I'm always high, I know I'ma probably die with a couple perks inside me. If I'm outside, then you know I got my fire, nigga, a doctor try me. Can't be around if you ain't putting in work, nigga, all the bros my colleagues. I done been through so much bullshit, but look at me still smiling.
I know that shit hurt me, baby, but I had to call you and let you know you keep your head up and I love you.
I love you too.
Call me whenever. Okay?
Yeah, you're right though.
Yeah, call me whenever. We real niggas. We don't get into that. We don't get into that. That's whole shit. Yeah, that's whole shit. We boss it. You call me whenever.
Alright.
All right, baby. Love you.
I love you too.
Okay, I'm focused on my grind, never mind all that stupid stuff. Niggas I like bitches need to quit it with that groupie stuff. Right.
Me whenever. We real niggas. We don't get into that. We don't get into that. That's whole shit. Yeah, that's whole shit. We boss it. You call me whenever.
Alright.
All right, baby. Love you.
I love you too.
Okay, I'm focused on my grind, never mind all that stupid stuff. Niggas I like bitches need to quit it with that groupie stuff. Ride out this body in a party when it's truly tucked. I was on the phone, now I'm on fire, John boot me up. Just woke up to some millions, I'm on like a bitch. My little sisters and my little daughters never wanting for shit. I was just walking to the corner store, broke as a bitch. On the north side with Trayvon, trying to poke us some shit. Couldn't do no shining, cause I had to find me some paper first. I ain't had nobody, couldn't even find a way to work. Now that bitch big body, have all of these haters hurt. Ain't shit to get no haters. Murky play with gang and made a shit. I was dealing with that pain and that rain, but I'm better now. My family out the bottom, but the youngin' took a better route. Woke up game, face shot game, bro, don't let me down. Don't say a thing, we better now. Broadway got cheddar now. I can't write my wrongs, so I write songs. I left to chase my dreams, don't you never forget. I admit I wanted love, but wasn't ready for it. Sorry I broke your heart, baby, but what's a life without scars, baby? Who would've knew I'd get this far, baby? Do you believe in shooting stars, baby? Young in a shooting star, baby. Yeah. Do you believe in shooting stars, baby? Yeah. Young in a shooting star, baby. Young in a shooting star, baby. Do you believe in shooting stars, baby?
So you telling me the whole time y'all couldn't hear me and y'all wasn't gonna say nothing? Hey, yo. Yeah, really the setup. That's why I don't really like love. Well, I do love y'all. Let me not say that. But like, dang. Y'all let me just sit here and think my shit was like working and it wasn't working.
Do you care about that shit?
I don't even know what that shit mean, bro. Like, I swear.
They said that boy fat, man.
Who the fuck starts with somebody on a day of their fucking baby shower, but yet letting a bitch walk up to the door, but not popping into her? Shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to hear that shit.
First baby shower.
Fuck, okay, good. That shit should be good. It should be a moment to remember.
It's my third baby shower.
Congratulations. It should be a moment to remember for me.
I did this.
Fuck, I don't
Every time I was
care.
with another bitch before I went to the baby shower.
Congratulations. You want a high five?
So you're not better than no bitch.
High five.
No, I'm not high
High
fiving. You're a regular bitch.
High five.
I'm not high
What are
fiving
you?
a regular
What are
bitch.
you?
A regular nigga.
You're high. Okay then.
You don't see me popping it like, oh, I'm
Fuck
better
you.
than him because I take care and I do. No, I'm the same nigga as every other nigga. It's good.
Cool. Motherfucker was just talking bad, harshly about your name, and you with them the next day eating pussy. Shut the fuck up, man.
You talk harshly, I mean your pussy. Make it make sense.
What are you talking about? You can eat my pussy.
What do you
I live with you.
mean? What am I talking about? Have you went online and say, yeah, I'll lick his ass and finger his ass? Finger popping his ass? Have you said that online before? Yes or no?
I admitted that.
Yes or no?
I admitted that.
It's a yes or no question.
I admit it sounds like a yes to me.
So say yes.
What the fuck is you talking about?
So that's a yes, right? So where do you get off thinking that you're better than the next bitch and you're sitting right here next to me?
Oh, we accepted the past and we moved on from it.
Man, you on this past, move on. I don't move on from the past. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm sorry to
Me
break it to
either.
you. The past matters much more to me than the present and the future. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you that. The past matters more to me than the present and the future.
Right.
Yesterday matters more to me than tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm finna end stream real quick because y'all ain't tell me that I was on the wrong settings, but hey, y'all view stream, boo, man.